Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome to Lamecast. Trying a new setup here.
New setup.
New setup.
This is the last setup.
Yeah.
It's either this or go home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they won't get to see the dogs. You know? That's
Or what
downside.
the fuck is happening to me right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll always be a shroud of mystery is what the hell happened to Boo in the first 3 minutes
Yeah.
of the podcast.
But
Yeah.
I tell you what, I don't get to slap him anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
You still can. It probably would pick up.
I mean,
Yeah.
technically you can. It's just now. You're just a dick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Now
now
you're
I'm just a
just a
dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's not for comedic slapstick relief.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just to
comedic.
literally physically abuse me
No.
I mean-
for the sake of physically abusing.
I mean, that was always my point of doing it.
Yeah. And that.
Oh, we thought this was a joke.
Yeah.
Which is a disappointment. But that segues us.
Yeah, that segues
right
us.
into the topic for
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Things we used to love, but have now disappointed us.
Yes.
Yes. We're going to save the big one for the end.
Yeah.
There's probably going to be spoilers for the last... It's not The Last Jedi. Rise of the Skywalker.
Yeah. They're all the same.
Yeah, they're all terrible.
Yeah.
Anyway,
The new Star Wars movie, whichever fucking
new
one it is.
Star
Yeah.
Wars.
Star Wars.
But we're going to get to that later. Let's talk about, you know what? Des,
What?
what have you loved that has disappointed you?
Assassin's Creed.
All right, now tell me about the downfall of Assassin's Creed.
It pretty much fell apart in the third game, right?
Yeah,
That's
that's
play the
when
fourth
fucking
know.
Desmond died.
yeah.
That's when they killed off Desmond.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, it's just been
Yeah.
terrible. I have not played the
You
fourth
gotta
one.
play, dude. The
Yeah.
fourth
No.
one is the best one. Everything
is.
after that one's trash.
Yeah.
But
It is.
see,
I would say
No.
trash, but
No,
it's
I'll
just
say-
not as good.
No, Origins was really good. Origins
It
was when they're in
was.
because
Egypt.
you know
It was
after
really
15
good,
games they
but-
decide to change
Yeah.
up the formula a bit finally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's still kind of disappointing, though.
I hated Origins.
Did you?
I hated it.
I
You
love the
walk through the
story.
desert for fucking ever.
I didn't
Yeah.
play Origins because I'm so past.
And then
Assassin's
they
Creed
have,
because
like,
it's
I get-
disappointing. to me.
Yeah.
I get that there's a
Yeah.
ranking system to different enemies, but the first person in the entire game that I ran into was like a fucking red level.
Yeah.
And I couldn't like I would hit him and he was just like, ha.
Yeah.
it was over for me like right away.
Well, Des though with the Desmond thing makes a good point.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I always thought that Assassin's Creed was about getting to today, like
Yeah.
Desmond
Yes.
in today
Yeah,
world,
like
being an
present
assassin,
time. Mhm.
not touching
Yeah.
some fucking artifact of
Yeah.
Eden or apple.
But I
of
still
Eden.
like the fact that they went back in history, though, and you got to see
I like
Yeah.
that,
the history.
but like the story.
it was
Yeah.
like half and half. Half you were half in the what was it?
The
Animus?
Yeah.
And then half of it you were like in the laboratory or in the real world with the Abstergo and shit like that. Like they were the real life Templars,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Well,
the
I mean,
present day Templars.
Like I said, like we've talked about Assassin's Creed over the years, like many times, and it was like in an actual Game Informer, when Assassin's Creed 3 was announced, it showed pictures of them in modern day, like, and none of it was in the game.
Yeah, it showed Desmond in what was it,
14.
14 or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Agent 14.
Because they all had numbers.
Yeah.
I don't know
Well,
how familiar you are
Yeah.
with the lore.
Because
but-
it showed him.
But-
Assassin's Creed 3. They did it at the end of 3? Was it the end of 3?
yeah,
yeah.
The American Revolution one?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that was supposed to be.
That was
Oh, I never finished the third one because Connor's a little bitch.
yeah.
Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Connor was 3 was just bad.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was. It was.
It was
When they're like, play hide and seek, I was like, no,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
No.
do that.
Yeah.
This sucks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play a different game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It
play
was
Titan-
weird the
I think
way
I-
they set it up.
I think I was playing Titanfall 2. No, the first Titanfall, just online at the same time that I was playing that.
And you were like, that's just a more.
I was like,
fulfilling
well,
experience.
we're just gonna go to Titanfall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, that was bad.
That was
bad
bad.
because like I wanted to see Desmond's story come to fruition.
Yeah.
The whole point,
Yeah.
the whole point of the series, and like the original point was so he would learn the ways and learn the information, so
Yeah.
he could use that to get the MacGuffin of the game.
Yeah,
the
especially
apple
the
Eden.
way the other games were set up. It was all Desmond in the Animus. Like, it was all his story doing fucking, he did Altair. He went back and did Altair, and then he did Ezio. And then there was, 3 games with Ezio?
Yeah, because they were at that
So there
point.
was
They
a lot
were,
of fucking story
Yeah.
with Desmond, you know what I mean, that they worked up on. And then they just, the third one came out and they're like, oh, we're just gonna kill him off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, the other thing, too, is, like, it's like I said, like, in the Game Informer, it showed him The only thing that I think they kept was when he climbed up the tower or whatever.
Yeah, he was in the construction site.
Was in the construction site, but the picture showed him with Agent 47 and like a fucking helicopter
Agent
exploding.
47.
Sorry, Agent 14.
Agent 47 with the barcode had
Sounds like,
Yeah.
sound like
Yeah.
you're describing a Just Cause game cover right
Well,
there.
yeah, well,
Like
I
he's
mean,
got a rocket launcher.
no, I think it was like they found him like the Templar, and it was supposed to be like you're running through the city, escaping.
There was going to be
The
times where it
Templars.
was in nowadays
Oh,
times.
Basically Mirror's Edge.
You know, it was going to be in nowadays times, and they were going to complete the story basically. But how do they complete it, Des? You know this. I mean, I know this too. But you know, how do they complete Desmond's story? Because the way you describe it is the best.
They found the piece of Eden, and then Desmond reached out and touched the piece of Eden, and then just flopped over and died, pretty much.
Yes, that's your ending.
Yeah.
To Assassin's Creed 3, and you had to do something.
Like
to
there
get
was
that
so
ending.
much craziness to get there, and like
I'm pretty sure you had to do something to get that ending too. It wasn't just the
I
end of
don't
the
remember.
game. I
I
think you
don't
had to get
remember.
like all like in the game. You had to get all the fucking like feathers or some stupid shit.
I think so.
Just to
I
unlock this
don't remember.
shit ending.
I don't.
Was it?
I kind of like.
It might have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah.
I don't buy Assassin's Creed anymore. I don't play them anymore.
Yeah. Same.
I played Black Flag only because it was free.
And it was amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing. And then that got me hyped for the next one, and that one was fucking garbage.
Oh,
What was the next
fucking-
one?
The next
French
one was
one.
the two brother and sister.
No, that was after the French one.
There was another one
Syndicate?
before that.
Syndicate?
It was
The one where you had to have the app.
the co-op one.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that was
No,
Syndicate.
Syndicate was
That was
after that one.
Unity.
Was that Brotherhood?
Unity.
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 Yeah.
See, and the names.
That's the
Yeah.
one. That was the
Yep.
one
Yeah.
where you started off and you were like, steal the apple, and you're like these little kids.
And that's not to mention the fucking PSP one where you were an assassin in like China or something.
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that.
but see, and that goes like even just to the names.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
have numbers anymore because they're not a part of an overarching story
Yeah,
anymore.
No.
well, I mean, they did that in the beginning too with Brotherhood and Revelations.
Yeah, but I think now they're just being like, look where he's at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I think
Yeah.
they did that with Brotherhood Revelations because they were like, well, now we gotta try to get as much money
They tried to change
off
it up.
of Assassin's Creed as
Yeah.
possible, but we're still trying to keep this Desmond angle.
It was
so,
still new.
so then
Yeah.
they kept going with Ezio, and I love Ezio as a character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
I feel like maybe they just made those games because they're like, well, we can't end it yet.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, we're gonna make 3 and we're just gonna end it.
Yeah.
And then they're like,
It
well, we
felt
can't,
rushed.
we
They
can't
didn't know
really
what to
end
do.
it.
Well,
with it.
it wasn't Brotherhood, but the one after that, for Ezio's story.
Revelations.
Revelations. That one was phenomenal. But I
Yeah.
feel like Brotherhood wasn't needed, but Revelations was fucking beautiful.
So,
the
this
fucking
is-
ending when he found
This is the
Altair.
lineup of
Yeah.
the 12 Assassin's Creed games.
Oh
Yeah,
my
there's
God.
The
a lot of
official-
them.
Official
The
lineup.
order of the main Assassin's Creed series is Assassin's Creed, Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed Revelations, Assassin's Creed 3, which, you know, numbers.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Who
Yeah.
cares about that
Yep.
anymore?
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Liberation, then Black Flag, which is 4, then Rogue, Unity, Syndicate, Origins, and Odyssey.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no one played Odyssey. That was with the Spartans.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing.
That's
Yeah.
a thing.
I forgot
That
about
was
it.
in Greece,
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you get like the fucking
which was basically just a copy and paste.
you
of
get like
Origins.
you get like a magical spear fucking thing that you can throw at people and then teleport to them.
Yeah.
Swear to God,
Yep.
it's like
Yep.
I think it's like I don't know.
That's like, didn't they do that in Final Fantasy
15?
15?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one for
I-
this list because I know you hate that
Oh,
game.
yeah.
Oh
that
my
is a
God,
good one.
I fucking yo, cause look,
I could talk about that shit too because
dude,
I love
Final Fantasy 15. All right, let me tell you something about Final Fantasy 15.
I'm out.
You know,
I don't like the Final Fantasy
Yeah.
games. I don't
No?
like turn-based fighting.
I was
Yeah.
never big on them either.
Well, it wasn't the new one wasn't turn-based fighting.
But no, the Assassin's Creed.
What?
Final Fantasy started as turn-based, didn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Not
But-
big on turn-based.
yeah.
I
Not big on waiting your turn, huh?
yeah.
No, I'm just trying to like get you in a corner and then spam low kick you.
Yeah. Dude, I stayed up that night to make sure, because did it come around like Chris? It was coming out around your birthday or something like that. I stayed up to make sure I got Dez the Super Collective Edition that everyone was fucking waiting for.
I still have it somewhere.
Yeah. I was up till like fucking like 1 o'clock in the morning. I had to work the next day. Made sure I got it. We got the fucking game, and we were so fucking disappointed by it. Because it was like bad Kingdom Hearts fucking style combat.
It was
that,
just, like empty. For
Yeah.
such a big open world that they made, there was nothing.
And plus, they were making that game forever.
Yeah.
That's the other thing we should talk about.
Yeah.
The hype was
Yeah.
unreal because they were making this game. They announced it during the PS3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't come out till like near the end of the PS4.
Yeah.
Like halfway through the PS4's lifetime.
Yeah.
So people were waiting for this game to come out for like,
Yep.
well, longer than the 8 years that it was announced.
Yeah. And the other thing was too is like in the beginning of the game, I got really lucky and I got the materia to make the ultimate weapon. So when you hear ultimate weapon, you're like, I'm gonna fucking slap cheeks.
Yeah.
You don't.
No.
No
You
cheeks
don't.
were slapped. In the
You don't,
making
dude.
of
I was
this.
getting killed by fucking enemies. Like it took me like 10 minutes to fight enemies that were fucking like 20 levels below
And
me.
the combat was so clunky.
The combat was-
and
oh, it was all over the
glitchy.
place and
Like
awful.
I remember one time I got stuck in these bushes. I was in the middle of the bushes, and the way, like legit, like I got stuck in the middle of these
The second you're
bushes.
in a video game, you're like, so I'm stuck in this bush. I'm like, this game sucks.
But I wasn't stuck in the bush. It was just like there was a clearing in the middle of bushes, and I was in that clearing, but there were enemies somewhere because the music started playing, and I'm like, where the fuck are these enemies? But the camera wouldn't clip through the bushes, so I had no idea, and I just wound up dying because
you couldn't see the enemies
because I
that were
couldn't see
attacking you.
anything.
Because again,
Yeah.
I was in a bush.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like it's just retarded the way
Yeah.
that game was made.
It was
and
fucking
like
awful.
you said, they had so much fucking time
They had
to
so much
polish
time.
it. It just
And the game looks beautiful.
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't play it. I watched you guys play it.
Yeah.
When you were like driving around, all the
like,
the
all
scenery,
that shit looked good.
but
Yeah.
driving around,
Didn't look fun, though.
that shit
No.
was boring too.
Yeah.
Did not look fun. It
good.
wasn't one of those
That
games
being
I
said.
saw Aaron play. I was like, I'm gonna buy it. Like
Yeah.
Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah.
I was like, that
No.
looks fun enough.
I
So
got
I bought it.
I got to the Titan fight and I was so disappointed that it was like a bad it was like a bad God of War fight. Mm-hmm. Like that's the only way I could describe it. It was like they tried to mimic what God of War does with giant fucking battles, and it was like, all right, run over here.
Yeah,
He's
it
gonna
just-
slowly put his hand down, stand outside the
didn't
AOE.
work.
All right, now just slash it constantly, and then and does that fucking like pulls his fucking hand back, like, oh my god, you hurt me, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Titan was so fucking huge you couldn't see all of him on your screen, and they made it so boring. I was mashing X.
Well, the
man.
story was also lackluster as well.
Yeah, I was-
the movie
let's-
was better than the game.
Yeah.
Oh, the movie was good. I
The
watched
movie
that.
was better
than
I
the
watched that with
game.
you guys.
Yeah.
But
It's rare.
it's crazy
Yeah.
because like God of War makes it so good.
Dude, it does.
Makes that thing so good.
Yeah.
And speaking of rare,
Rare.
All right.
Oh my God. Okay.
this
here we go.
fucking dates back, boy. We're going back in time where fucking Microsoft's greedy ass was like,
Banjo-Kazooie
I'm gonna buy
nuts and
Rare. I'm gonna buy Rare so I can get Donkey Kong. And they're like, yeah, you don't get Donkey Kong with this deal. And then because I mean they talked about it years ago, fucking nuts and bolts. It was actually on Game Grumps where they were talking to the guy who basically was one of the people that created Banjo-Kazooie. They said they were 3/4 of the way finishing the next Banjo-Kazooie game, and Microsoft basically came in and was like, kids don't like fucking platformers. Scrap all that shit. Fucking put cars in it. Fucking, you could drive around. Kids will love it. It was the worst fucking Banjo-Kazooie game that
Yeah.
ever fucking
What,
came
nuts
out.
and
Well,
Ever.
it ruined the franchise.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they never did anything with Conkers.
Conkers they ruined. And then they came out with that bullshit fucking Spark. And then they're like cock teased, dude. Like, where
Yeah.
fucking Conkers like, I guess we gotta make our own. And you're
Yeah,
just like,
Like they're never gonna. Do it.
it's like, dude, the amount of fucking rage, dude. I was so fucking angry.
And then they made that game. I didn't play it yet. I hear people like it, but I heard it was mixed on launch. Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves? Yeah, I hear it's gotten better. I mean,
But see, it's one of those things that wasn't good to start or something.
yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, man, I had something in my throat, I guess.
No.
Garza really likes Sea of Thieves. He played that for a while.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
heard- I heard-
Garza's got a big head, and
Garza's one of the funniest people of all
He's
time.
an idiot.
Yeah.
Garza's one of my favorite people ever, though.
Yeah.
Like, just his Snapchats. I'm just like, the fuck is going on in his life right now?
Yeah.
His life's weird.
He's hilarious.
He's all right.
But no, I heard it was like at first it was real shitty, and then they totally just revamped it.
Well,
Yeah.
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 Apparently, at launch it was terrible.
Yeah, I mean,
because you could get the Master Pirate in like 20 minutes or something. Like, it was like something like you could like top out so early in the beginning when the game first came out.
Yeah, or just break the fucking combat and shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they did. They fucking on WoW Classic recently. They had to patch it because for some reason they bugged out when they released Battlegrounds, and if you killed one of those certain mobs in Alterac Valley, you got 1,500 fucking rep. And you need, like, so instead of grinding to fucking, like, 40,000, people are like the first day, they're like, oh, I'm already revered, like, one more to fucking exalted, and, like, people were like, first on the server, and it was all because of a bug, and they patched it in, like, 8 hours. They were like, as soon as the patch went live, they shut the servers down and repatched it. Because people, like, were just fucking boosting. Like fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Which I'm pissed that I wasn't high enough to do it.
You're
dude, hell yeah, I would have fucking done it. I would have done it in a heartbeat. Like, fucking. I mean, that's the thing too, which is weird, because I used to I still kind of have like a huge hate for WoW. Like, I hate the retail, which is what they call it. They call it retail and classic, where like I have no desire to play retail, and like I had like no desire to even go back and play WoW Classic, and then like. Couple of my buddies that I played WoW with for like 14 years, they're like, oh, dude, you should come back, it's fun. And I came back, and like the thing that was fun about WoW is what's fun in WoW Classic was that you had to team up with people. Like, you had to, like, you met people, you teamed up, you're like, oh, hey, you're a tank, I'll add you, maybe we'll dungeon together later, I'll heal for you, you know what I mean? Like, and it was like a thing of like, it was like a community game where like you had to team up to beat the game. You know what I mean? And that's what was fun about it. And then Retails is like, yeah, just log in and hit this search button, get into a group, and then, you know, you don't even have to fucking quest. You don't have to fucking team up with people. There's no point of being in a guild. Because they're like, oh, no, if you're not in a guild, you can't get this heroic gear. It's like, oh, so I can't get a gear that's the same gear, just different colored, or slight variations, and the stats are like 100 better than what I got on. I'm not fucking regrinding for the same fucking gear all over again. Like,
just Rick it, be like, yo, I got a job.
Yeah, you son of a bitch, I'm in.
You son of a bitch.
But like,
trying to build a guild.
You son of a bitch.
I'm actually in a guild right now that I really enjoy. The people are really nice.
See,
and like
community.
It is. It really is.
I can't
like,
do
it's
that.
fun.
I'm too antisocial. People are like, yo, let's team up and get this armor. I'm like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, you say
because then I gotta talk to you, and I don't want to.
Dude, people like the guys I play with, two of them are like, they're extremely antisocial. They're like, dude, like online, I could talk my ass off. Like, in person, I'll probably be that one dude who just sits in the room and doesn't fucking say anything.
Yeah.
The guy quivering, he's like, there's some minerals over here. Like, dude, are you okay? I'm sorry, there's more than 4 people in the room.
Yeah.
Okay, dude.
But like, I don't know.
We'll turn your mics off.
It's not like role playing servers now. This can get a little. This can get a little fucking weird.
Yeah, they get crazy.
They can get like that picture I sent you earlier where it's like changes didiper, like
yeah, it's a little weird.
Or like the one big thing was Goldshire After Dark. Where everyone goes to Goldshire. It's like a weird like orgy dungeon underneath Goldshire.
It's fucking
yeah. It was great. Like you've heard stories like GMs have like when GMs.
Come on, man. Like there's there's totally a stigma when you're like, yeah, I'm in this guild. Everyone's like, nerd.
Yeah.
Like hentai. Then you're like, yo, we're going to this like mass video game origin. Like, yeah, he definitely likes hentai.
Yeah. But dude, it was funny because like back in the day, like GMs used to play, and every now and again when there was a problem, a GM would actually appear in the game, like their character, and like would have to talk to you. And like I was reading like, because there's a WoW fucking page I follow that posts memes and shit, and it was like, dude, if someone was like, I remember back in the day at Goldshire there was a bunch of druids having sex with each other, and the GM's like, yo, y'all need to fucking stop that shit right now. And then he was like, they refused to stop, and then all of a sudden you'd see them just one by one disappear, and the GM's just banning them, like.
Wow.
Dude, yeah, like it was crazy like that back.
Why put it in the game?
There was like a secret fucking GM island.
Yeah, but why put it in the game?
We'll put what in the game?
The sex, the orgies.
No, people like it's role playing. It's not really happening. It's like D&D.
But that's the first thing people's mind go to when you're like, I'm in a guild. They're like, he probably fucks in video games.
Yeah, dude, it's like no, this is only on role playing servers. Like, you know what I mean? It is. It's fucking weird. It's not as bad like PvP. PvP got so bad that like. People would have 40-man raids waiting for people to try to get in dungeons, and then you would just get consistently fucking ganked and killed. Like, you're like, you want to go to the raid? Alright, well, it takes you 45 minutes to walk from the entrance into the raid, into the dungeon, because there's just a raid of fucking people outside fucking stabbing you, fucking sapping you, just dropping AoEs on your fucking...
I gotta
like,
come out eventually.
yeah, dude, it's awful. Like, you know what I mean? It's fun. You go into the fucking dungeon, all your gear's broke, and you're like, oh, fuck it, I guess we'll try another night.
You ever
Like-
gone into the a real life server that people take real serious?
Yeah.
On GTA and shit? I did it in Arma 3, man.
It's the same thing.
I lasted like 6 minutes.
Yeah, they'll ban you so quick. And
No,
then
no,
they
it's
funnel
not because I got banned. It's because I was like the first time in, no level, no nothing. I have nothing.
Yeah.
And some dude rolls up and like, dude, I literally got stuck up. Like these guys pulled up in a Hummer, jump out, surround me, and this guy on the mic's like, "All right, here's what we're gonna do." I'm like, "Are you robbing me right now?" And he was like, "Yeah, here's what we're gonna do." I'm like, I was like, dude, this is my first 7 minutes in this game. I don't have anything. He's like, oh, that's unfortunate. And just shoots me in the head. Like a fucking maniac.
That's like DayZ. Yeah.
People do that in DayZ.
Yeah, they do that in DayZ.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I've watched videos.
I used to do that in
DayZ.
Ark.
Yeah.
That shit
Oh, I
was
used
so
to
funny.
do that in
Yeah.
Ark.
Dude.
I used to wait for people in the spawn points at Ark and just kill them. Just grief kill
Look,
them.
at that point, look, I understand you could be out there doing it instead of in a game, but if you're going to devote that much time doing a game, man, just go out and do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
It was so fun though.
I found myself doing weird shit in Red Dead.
Yeah.
I would like sleep all day and then I'd get up at night and like stalk people's camps. I was like, the fuck am I doing?
Oh, Red Dead 2, I could do anything.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
seriously.
yeah. I had a Mexican shootout because I ran in with a poncho into a town and then I just
my
started
God.
fucking shooting everybody. The best thing that happened though was
When you
Fucking-
went up that cliff.
no, when we saw Justin, we somehow,
Oh, yeah.
some way, as many servers as there are in Red Dead, we happened to run into our buddy Justin.
Yep.
And he was getting ready to go in like buy some ammo, so I waited out.
Somebody was doing something weird.
No, so I waited outside.
Oh.
Yeah, I waited because Des goes, "Yo, Death of Sanity isn't that Justin?" And I was like, "Yeah, but the odds of him fucking beat no." She's like, "Look right there." I'm like, "Oh shit, it is."
Mm-hmm.
So I get the lasso out and he goes in. I'm like, "Fuck, I'll wait for him." So I'm waiting for him. Right as soon as he steps out of the fucking thing, I fucking lassoed him, start tying him up. And dude, because he plays with like the mic on, so he's like, so I invite him to a party because I start getting shot at, dude. So me and Des just start fucking taking everybody out in the fucking town. And he said he joins the party, he's cracking up. He's like, dude, fucking people, are like, we gotta get that guy. You gotta get that guy, Ricky. We gotta get him. Fucking join the posse. We gotta kill him. And dude, me and Des are slaughtering the fucking town. Like,
Been
dude,
deputized.
yeah, like people are coming after us, and we're fucking killing everyone. Like there's
Eventually,
just
we got on the horses and we were running around in the fields.
yeah, and we're just trampling people. We're shooting
Dead
them.
They
Two
were like
online?
respawning and running into the town. And
Yeah.
we were
I
just
had to get
fucking
into that
killing
now. I
them.
hear it's good now.
It was, dude. It was.
When
I
I
mean,
No,
like,
I heard it's good now though. Like,
It-
they just-
yeah,
It is. It's fun now.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because
when I
there's
first
a-
played it, I
updates.
didn't like it.
there's a lot of times where it's just like in between updates, like there's a lull of like there's nothing to
Yeah,
fucking
because you
do.
complete everything that there is, and
Yeah.
then there's nothing new, so
See-
you're kind of just waiting for the new shit to come out.
When I
Yeah.
went into Red Dead Online, I went in waiting to basically be like in Yeehaw GTA 5. Like,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
walk out and start doing your thing. And they're like,
Yeah.
hey, Buckaroo, follow me over to town. I'm like, I'm basically
Yeah.
just playing the game again.
Yeah.
Like, this sucks. And
Yeah.
then I did it. And then, like I said, I became a weird serial killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that was me and that was just me in GTA 5. Not even in the online though.
Yeah.
I would just be Trevor and I wait for the nighttime. I wait for the hookers to like do their thing. You know, you watch the car bounce.
Yeah.
And I wait for them to get out and I just stab them a couple times to take their money.
You know, at some point with VR, like, if you do end up in a situation where, like, you see your friend, you're probably going to be, at some point, I hope in our lifestyle, I can literally be, like, in the game, like, is that air? Oh. And you're over here just like, oh, this fucking boat, dude.
It's bullshit. He's gonna ask me for a threesome.
How the fuck to blow the fucking servers?
Well, imagine the VR. They're like the serial killers that'll be coming in there.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
second life.
Yeah,
I mean
man.
that like people do all that weird shit.
Like that movie Gamer, got that guy literally just dipping waffles.
Yeah. Dude, I mean like that shit fucking happens. I mean, what the fuck? Oh my god! I will say, I played a little bit of DayZ, and the fucking fun, like, dude, we got stuck because DayZ was so horrible when it fucking became pitch black.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you couldn't see anything. I remember we were raiding a military camp,
Oh my gosh.
and we happened to see somebody, and like Dude, we're like, dude, fucking hide. We don't know, because you don't know how many there are, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And fucking our buddy Jay's like, yo, I'm taking a shot. You hear, and you see the torch go, and you see the torch hit the ground, and we're like, that dude's fucking dead.
Yeah.
We're like, that guy's
he
fucking
shot
dead.
that guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have a crazy story from Ark. You know, I play this game a lot with a
Survival Evolved.
couple of our friends.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
go on.
we were in the second biggest guild in that whole server. It was like, at one point, it was like 15 of us.
Yeah.
And there was like 20 people in the other guild. But we were like the most built up.
Yeah.
I tranked the main guy of the guild, the other guild.
Yeah.
I drug him to our place. No. I built him into a thing that he couldn't open because it was like a PvE server.
Yeah.
So he couldn't break anything, and he either had to kill himself, and then he'd lose his high level character,
Yeah.
or I just fed him turrets. And he sat there
Jesus.
for a couple days of game because he didn't want to lose his character. And like he would message me, and like the message like we were like joking around or whatever, but he didn't realize like I wasn't letting his character out.
Yeah.
So for like 2 days in real time, in real life, this dude, it was like an all out war. And how do you do war in that mode in PvE is people just build wooden sticks or whatever, and they place it places so you can't build there.
Yeah.
Because PvE, you can't build within a certain proximity of someone else's shit.
Yeah.
So you basically landlock people.
Yeah. So they
So-
landlocked you to get their guild master back?
they landlocked me in a certain area, but then me, Josh Hooker, I think Josh Brown was still alive. I think my buddy Sunshine was still alive. I think he was doing it too. We all got a bunch of shit, and we like put them all around their guild. All around. They couldn't build no more. They all left.
Oh my god.
And I won the war. And then I stopped playing that game.
Dude, you can't. I mean,
Can't go
because
any higher than that.
Yeah. No.
you can't. You're like, I won.
It was amazing.
What are you fucking chewing?
It was
down there?
amazing.
Really, Judge? So you guys don't get to see this now. Give me that. Give me that fucking thing.
Interrupted by the dogs.
Yeah.
Always.
Give me that.
But
Give me.
that game was so
Gimme.
good for
Ark?
a little bit.
I watched
Yeah.
some video of a guy playing DayZ.
He will not let go.
He was playing DayZ, and there was like he was like talking to some snipers, like, "Yo, I'm in this clan and that clan, and da 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 da." And the guy he was talking to was actually in one of the clans he was saying he was in.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Yeah, you gotta follow my directions for this." He's like, "All right, man, that's cool." Because like apparently he got like a hold of everyone. He's like, "Yo, do you know this guy?"
Yeah.
And they were like, "Nah, man, he's not in our clan." Apparently it was like a really good clan, and he like was basically like telling him, "You gotta go here, go there, go there," and he's telling him, he's like, "Yeah, I'll do all that."
Yeah.
Figured out where he's at, and he's like, "Oh man, check this out." He's like, "What?" Shot him right through the head.
Oh my
Over.
God. Wow. That's crazy.
That's amazing.
He's got grip on this.
Yeah.
Let him have it then.
Let him
Yeah.
have it.
He's gonna destroy Jolene's toy.
Games can be fun though. Like those type of games for some reason, where you could just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
sort of be in another life,
Mm-hmm.
is great for a little bit. You know,
Done. I got it.
it's great.
Yeah.
That was quite the plan you had there.
Yeah, it was just just for the record, because you guys can't see well, we don't have a camera anymore. But I got a pit bull and a beagle, and he just doesn't play well with toys.
Things they used to love that now
He's just a
disappoint.
chewer.
yeah, that's him every time. He's like, I love this toy. Let me chew it, and then we take it
destroy
away. We throw it away because there's nothing left to
Yeah,
chew.
Disappointing.
And he's just heartbroken every time.
All right, so I think it's time to talk about the big one.
Talk about the big one.
We're gonna talk about the big one. We're gonna talk about
Do it.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Things that we used to love
Yeah.
that now disappoint you.
I'll just throw
Let's-
this in before that happens. Predator used to be way cooler. Go ahead, go on.
It did used to be.
way.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
The last one was pretty rough.
Yeah.
Everything after 2 was pretty rough.
No,
Yeah.
I like Predators.
Yeah, no.
With Adrian Brody.
No,
No, I like that movie.
See,
I don't want to hear it. I like that movie.
no, it was good.
No, I don't
Listen
care.
to
I
me.
like
It was
that
good.
movie.
Listen
It was
to
good.
me. It was good. I'm not saying it wasn't a good movie. Shut up. Keep in mind, I just literally an hour before I got here today, I just bought the Predator 2 City Hunter
Yeah.
NECA.
No.
That, I just bought that figure today.
Nice.
I love Predator.
Yeah.
I have Predator on my shirt.
That you can't see. 'Cause
I'm
we don't
literally
do video
wearing-
no more.
Yep.
A Predator shirt.
Yeah. Well, and it's Beavis and Butthead.
Yes.
That always stayed good though.
I'll do some.
Yeah.
I'll do the
Beavis and
shameless
Butthead
thing.
always
It's
stay
by
good.
Pizza
Yes,
Party
sir.
Printing, and I'll wear their shirts every time.
All the time.
All the time.
You hear that?
Give me free shit.
Sponsor.
I'll wear it so people
Sponsorship.
can't see it,
Shout out.
Yeah.
but it'll be there.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you wearing a shirt? Yeah, sure.
Of
I mean,
course
there is things called Instagram. You know.
Yeah.
We could Instagram it. Just saying.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Shirt.
But
Yeah.
before we get into this, we gotta be oddly specific because with Star Wars, it's fucking hard.
It's
because,
personal.
Because well, I'm saying there's so much because like
There is a lot.
you have people that break down between the trilogies, the other TV shows like The Mandalorian, Clone Wars,
Deep lore that's not canon no more.
Deep Lore is not canon anymore, which everyone's trying to canonize Revan right now. from the
I hear he
movie.
is canon now.
Yeah, but it's like at the same time, it's not the Revan we know.
Nah.
You know what I mean? It's Disney's.
And by the Revan
Disney's
we
Revan.
know, you mean the Revan that me and you know in this room, and that
Yeah.
these people here now are not going to be a part of this conversation in
Yeah.
our room. Yeah.
So
Are you talking about from that one video
back
game?
to what I was saying, though. Yes, that was a good movie, but Predator's not as cool anymore. Go on. Sorry.
Isn't Revan from that one video game?
yeah, Revan.
I
Well, yeah,
watched
they
you play
made
it.
they made video games based off of Revan, which was Knights of the
Yeah.
Old Republic,
Yeah,
Yeah.
which are phenomenal.
Yes.
Great games. Yeah, eat that burrito.
Yeah.
From Pancheros.
Is that any good?
Pancheros. Does Pancheros make good burritos?
I like Chipotle better.
Chipotle's better.
Let me take a bite.
No. All right. Another thing you're gonna learn about me today. If someone bites my food, if they're like, "Let me try your sandwich," I will never put that food in my mouth again. I'll be like, just keep it.
Just let me take a bite.
No.
What the fuck is wrong with
It's
you?
disgusting.
I've kissed you.
What?
Excuse me?
Anyways,
Anyway, back to the real
Just
test.
take
Yeah.
the fucking burrito.
just fucking kiss me, bro.
Just kiss me, bro. Just fucking kiss me, man.
So like, you have to break it. What we're going to specifically get into right
We're
now
talking about the
is
movies.
the trilogies.
And the trilogies. And okay, I'm just gonna start off this because we have different opinions on this.
Yeah.
Me and you have different opinions on this. There's only been 2 good Star Wars movies. If you think about it,
Oh, God.
Star Wars has had more bad movies
Here we go.
than good movies.
Yeah, but at the same time, bad movies can be enjoyable.
Okay, bad movies
So-
can have enjoyable parts, but I can't overlook them.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? We watched so many bad movies.
But bad movies that are so good, it's different though. It's different. Like I
It's
can laugh at
different.
those movies, but like when I think of like okay, movies he's talking about in this case, he's talking about
the prequels.
The prequels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He enjoys the lightsaber battles, and there's good moments in that. There's good moments in that.
Yeah.
But in the 7 hours of films that they make up,
Yeah.
5 hours of them are space politics that I don't give a fuck about.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. It's like why like Lord of the Rings.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Which why like Lord of the Rings is gonna be a huge turn off for me for a lot of the
Yeah.
the politics and
Yeah.
shit like that because I'm like
I did like it in that though, but I could see how that's a turn off for people.
yeah like for me I didn't care because I'm like fucking we're in the fucking outer space, you know what I mean, that's
Yeah.
kind of cool, but like the sound of space
I don't like sand. It's coarse.
yeah
Fuck
It-
that shit.
yeah it didn't have all the
Hayden
best
Christensen.
didn't have
Fuck you.
didn't have all the best writing.
No. Okay. Pros for the prequels. Obi-Wan.
Mhm.
I mean, Ian McKellen killed it.
Yeah.
So good. Or Ian McKellen? I think. Ewan McGregor.
McGregor.
Ian McGregor.
Yes.
Different actor.
Yeah.
Ian McGregor killed it.
Yeah.
The lightsaber fights were fun.
Yeah, Duel of Fates is still probably the best fucking
Yeah.
music score out of all the Star Wars and out of
Yes.
a lot of fucking movies.
There's a lot of good, like Darth Maul, big Phantom
Yeah.
Menace, you know,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yep.
I loved General Grievous.
General Grievous was cool.
I thought every battle between him and Obi-Wan was awesome. Yeah.
But I'm
Always
glad we
like,
can,
"I
I'm
want
glad we
me to
can look
get
back
ready."
here and it's recorded because I'm pretty sure you just said genital.
Genital.
I'm pretty
General
sure you
Grievous.
said
I
genital.
didn't hear it.
Genital
Yeah.
grievances.
I'm walking over to the
Yeah.
trash can. I'm like, what is he about to talk about?
Yeah. It's called General. General.
Yeah,
General
he
Grievous.
was pretty cool. There was a lot of cool parts. I liked. There's parts I liked, but there's a lot that I didn't like in that.
Yeah, no, which is totally understandable.
And then the original
Like-
trilogy, I'm just gonna move past it because that's not really the ones we're talking about. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go forward but backward in the timeline because that's how Star Wars works.
Yeah.
Obviously, I like Episode 4, A New Hope. Who doesn't like Episode 4? Episode 5's the best one, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just the best one. I mean, it's so fucking good.
Yeah.
I am your father. No!
Yeah,
Like,
fucking
so good.
hand.
It's so good. Episode 6 was hokey.
Well, I mean, there was a lot of...
It was hokey.
There was
the
a lot...
Ewoks sucked.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be... We were supposed to actually be on the Wookiee planet.
Yeah.
But they only made Ewoks because George Lucas had 100% rights to the merchandise and he wanted to make toys.
Yeah. But dude, you can't tell me that you didn't love fucking watching the Ewok fucking throw a stone at a fucking clone
It
trooper.
just took me out of it because I don't believe it.
I believe it. These motherfuckers can't hit shit.
It's just...
I could see them getting beat with a rock.
I know. It's
You ever
so
see the meme
Yeah.
where he's got the gun to his head and then there's like a shot behind the wall and he's like, damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I believe
It's
it.
just so dumb. I don't know. I just don't like episode 6. I don't
Yeah.
like how it ends. I also don't like how George Lucas kept going back and re-editing all these movies too.
Yeah.
Episode 6 has the worst re-edit because they put Hayden Christensen in at the end as a Force ghost.
Yeah.
You didn't need that. Hayden Christensen sucked.
But he didn't die.
Sucked.
But he didn't die either.
Yeah. He's not the version of Anakin that died.
Yeah.
Because Anakin died, 40 years later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it in a sense,
It was dumb.
yeah.
In a sense, it was fucking dumb.
It should have been like James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Well,
man.
or it should have been the guy under the mask because that wasn't James Earl Jones.
Well,
under the
yeah,
mask.
yeah,
I forget his name.
yeah.
You know, he that guy said all his lines, and then he was just dubbed over by James Earl Jones, and he didn't know that.
Really?
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Imagine that.
Imagine being that guy.
Imagine being that guy.
That's gotta suck.
Yeah,
I'd
you
be
were you
pissed.
were the little embodiment of Lord Vader, but you weren't the thing that people
Heard.
heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't have any face, so basically you're
Yeah.
just a puppet.
Yeah. So now,
Now we're talking to the real meat of the story here.
yeah.
The real meat of the story.
Just throwing this out there, I just found an entire comment thread for the Mandalorian, and literally every comment, and you guys
This
can
is the
see
way.
it says, "This is the way."
Yeah,
Literally
this is the
hundreds of thousands.
The Mandalorian's so good, by the
It
way.
is.
Yes.
It is.
It's such a
phenomenal.
great show.
The game was good. I haven't finished it.
Jedi
but
Fallen Order is great.
It's amazing. I really enjoy it.
Oh,
I hate
yeah,
the
that's
combat because I'm tired of Dark Souls combat.
I think
but-
they did it well. They made it a lot more accessible than like
Yeah.
Sekiro or Sekiro or
Yeah. Well, Sekiro,
However you say
was
it.
totally different than
Well, that's-
Dark
that's-
Souls style combat.
well,
'cause
that's
it
the
was,
style
it was
of
so
combat
much
that-
more. Yeah, but that was so much. But
yeah.
But see,
that's
I-
the style of combat that they're going for. in
I
this with the
consider that.
parries.
I consider that fucking like Tenchu, like old
Wrath of
old
Heaven,
old
boy.
Ninja,
That was
old
such a
Ninja
good
Gaiden.
game.
Like that's
Oh,
when I thought of
yeah.
Sekiro and like Neo.
Yeah.
That's what I think of. I don't think of Dark Souls because Dark Souls was so slow. Like everything weighed you down. Because Sekiro, you don't have a choice in weapons.
I think
like-
what the was it Last Order, Fallen Order, Fallen
Yeah.
Order. Mm-hmm. What Fallen Order did well was they basically made Uncharted with all the mobility.
Yeah.
They mixed it with Dark Souls S combat, which I know
Yeah.
you're not necessarily the biggest fan of.
No.
I enjoyed it in my playthrough, but I can see
Yeah.
why you don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't really like Dark Souls games too, so it's weird that I actually like the combat in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's stuck.
And the story was a good Star Wars story.
Yeah.
And since we know that we know that he obviously doesn't start up the Jedi Order
Yeah.
again because in the timeline it just wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
You know,
Because then you'd have to rewrite the movie.
But they subvert it in a good way.
Yeah.
The way they end it, it makes sense.
Yeah. So like 7, when episode 7 dropped,
Episode 7.
we have faith. We have faith. You know what I mean? Like you have faith that like this story could go well.
There's got a body in there.
No, I don't know. Like
Or like a kilo.
no,
And the dog's just like giving you guys up.
No,
No.
I don't know why she's
I
doing
don't
that.
know. She smells something good.
I thought she was going for my napkin because, I was stuffing my face with a burrito.
It could be.
But then I realized my napkin was here.
Yeah.
So I was like, nah. Like, she's literally using me. She's like, oh, hey, I want some attention. What's over here?
Like 7, I had faith that it could be something good. You know what I mean?
7, okay. 7 was
A good start.
a good start. I didn't love it because 7 was just a copy of 4. So
Yeah.
you could say 7 was a good movie, so maybe there was 3 good Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
But 7 was really just a carbon copy of 4, so
Yeah.
that's like cheating on homework and getting an A. You didn't really do your homework, dude.
No.
You don't know. You don't know Pythagorean theorem,
No.
bro.
I use
And
that so much.
And then it's like when you have where the Last Jedi comes in, because there's not a lot to tell about 7. 7 was just the beginning of a fucking huge disaster.
Okay, here's how I look at it too. The end shot of 7 was Rey holding the literally holding a baton
Yeah.
Like, it was J.J. Abrams passing the torch to the next director, and the first frame was that director throwing the torch in the fucking water, saying, fuck this, I'm doing my own thing. That was literally the shot.
Yeah.
It was literally the first shot of the film.
Yeah. Number one, the thought of getting multiple directors and trying to make a fucking straightforward timeline fucking story, it was dumb. It was the dumbest fucking thing
you could do.
Because...
They should have just signed Abrams on for 3 films.
Because when fucking Ryan fucking started writing... He completely took... It was like... They've even said it. That he literally took JJ's fucking script and timeline and was like, and just fucking literally...
Did his own thing.
Reestablished plot that was already fucking concluded. I mean, like... Ended Finn's character arc. You know what I mean? Because... Wow, look at that.
Look at that.
Yeah, just make fun. Just get it closer to the mic, so I gotta find that in there. Next time.
I could if you want.
No. No, he literally ended Finn's arc.
Yeah, well...
And the second movie ended his arc. Put in characters that just had no consequence or no reason for them to be there.
They broke up the main cast in the second one.
Yeah.
Did all sorts of things.
Yeah.
They broke up the cast. Rian Johnson didn't like basically anything that J.J. Abrams set up. The only thing he continued with, and it's the only reason why over the course of the 3 movies, it's my favorite part of it, is that Kylo Ren was not necessarily a dark side elite guy. Like, he wanted to be, but that wasn't him. With that shot where he almost killed his mother.
Yeah.
But then he let up.
Yeah.
Like, that was great for his character because he was troubled.
Yeah.
He was a troubled character.
Yeah.
Other than that, he literally threw everything out. Luke wasn't Luke.
No.
Luke would have never tried killing fucking Kylo Ren.
Dude, he fucking was like, oh, my dad's the most evil fucking human being to ever exist in Star Wars fucking thing. Yeah, he's like, whatever, you've killed fucking thousands upon thousands of people, but you're still my dad.
They kill.
You only got one dad.
They kill Snoke. They build Snoke up. They kill him.
Yeah.
Like nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know. And then the movie ends. You know, they break up the main cast. So then J.J. Abrams comes back because Rian Johnson fucked up everything. And now we're at Rise of a Skywalker. Rise of the Skywalker. By itself, Rise of a Skywalker is an enjoyable film. I just watched it. It is an enjoyable film. You have to do a lot of leaps. There's a lot of leaps you have to make for you to enjoy this film.
Yeah.
But when you look at it as the whole trilogy, it's a mess. There's a lot of damage control from the second one.
Yeah, which, I mean...
A lot of damage
going
control.
into it, knowing... you know it had to happen. You know there's going to be damage control. They have to. They have no choice.
You know what they made Snoke? You don't know what they made Snoke as, do you? Snoke is just a clone. Snoke was just a clone. He was just a figurehead for Palpatine, apparently.
Yeah, well, I know he was part of Palpatine's plan.
Yeah, he's just a clone. Literally in one of the first few minutes, you see a cloning vat when they go to the MacGuffin Sith planet.
Yeah.
That no one can find unless you have this other MacGuffin key to show you there.
There's only 2 of them that exist and all. I got all the major plot points. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So after you see these 2 MacGuffins come together, you see this vat just in the corner of a shot while they're talking. He's like, yeah, Snoke was just a figurehead. Bleh. And there's 3 or 4 Snokes in a fucking cloning vat over here.
Yeah. Which is retarded because that would be the most powerful fucking clone that fucking ever... He force choked someone through a fucking projection.
Yes. Well, see, apparently all that would have been Palpatine. He was just the piece so people wouldn't know that Palpatine was still alive.
Yeah.
It's just because
but that
it was
also
damage control.
That also means Palpatine force choked someone from a planet.
Yes. Obviously.
Light years away, he's just fuck that guy.
Yeah, no, exactly.
He said what?
But see, that's exactly what it was, because obviously this was just damage control, because Snoke wasn't probably originally supposed to be just a clone of Palpatine's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But they had to do something about him dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of they do a lot of things real quick in this movie. They set something up in the scene and then end it in that scene because it's just important because they had to do 2 movies in 1 movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, we also talk about how Snoke actually didn't look like anything like Palpatine or anything. He looked like a fucking ogre from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or one of them fucking creatures from Skyrim.
Here's the thing, though. I was expecting... before I saw 2, I was expecting some sort of backstory, that you would have saw what he looked like, or just even had some sort of knowledge of why he looked so fucked up, because obviously he was a regular person that got fucked up by something.
Yeah, because it showed him with scars and all kinds of shit. You know what I mean?
But that's a whole other thing.
Or a creature from Oddworld. He could look like a creature from Oddworld. He was like a Mudakin. Like a Mudakin had sex with fucking one of them from the Falmor from Skyrim.
Oh my god, so bad. It's just the thing. It's just so bad.
Yeah.
It's just so bad.
Like
I left the theater angry, and not even because the movie itself was necessarily super bad, because it was probably the most enjoyable to watch. It had like a lot of actually good, like lightsaber fights in it and stuff like that. It's like an enjoyable film. Yeah. But when it comes to the implications of all of the story, it's like, well, it sort of fucks up things from episode 7 because of what happened in episode 8, but it fucks up things from episode 7. Yeah. It completely fucks up episode 8, which, I mean, both of us don't like, but that was an established story. Yeah. It just said fuck you to everything.
My biggest gripe is that what they did with Force powers.
Oh, yeah. Like, apparently that's just, they give them away.
Like, they made Force powers so fucking retarded strong, like these new fucking powers that, like, it just shits on, like, like, a big thing that I don't see people talking about, some people have, it shits on Yoda.
Yeah.
Yoda was fucking almost 900 years old, and now you're saying that Rey, who's only been training for, like, a couple years, because that's what they established, that, and mind you, she was trained by Carrie Fisher, which... One big thing that I will say that I actually have an absolute fucking problem with, and I don't give a fuck, is that you don't take a dead actor, no matter what if you have fucking film of them or whatever, when they die, you respectfully let them fucking fade off. You don't fucking use them for another fucking movie.
Like episode 8, she died during production.
You mean like XXX Tentacion's mom?
Yeah.
Like the next album.
Yeah.
But like, episode 8, it made sense because she was already so much in that film. Yeah. She was alive during most of the production.
Allow her to finish the production. But you know what I mean?
To drag a corpse around and be like, hey, this character, buddy.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting. It is disgusting.
When people...
She's in the movie for 5 minutes, too. And they kill her off. In that 5 minutes, pretty much.
Yeah, which they should have just done in the last... They should have done in 8.
Instead of her, through
space. Should have never been Luke.
Yeah.
Should have never been Luke. Yeah. It should have been fucking...
They bring
should have been you, Dewey.
They bring the entire original cast back, too, in this movie. Han Solo is like not a Force ghost. He's like a projection of Kylo Ren's mind, but Harrison Ford's in this movie.
Yeah.
There's Ghost Luke. Luke's a thing.
Yeah.
There's points where you hear everyone from all of them, all the Jedis from all the movies in Rey's head. Like, I'm talking Mace Windu.
Yeah.
I'm talking Hayden Christensen.
Yeah.
Like, all those people.
Yeah.
Yoda.
Which like
Yoda literally says, "Meet you, I have not." During this moment, like,
which is like it's just fucking weird because it's like they pumped her so fucking strong. Because like if you really think about it too, like because you use fucking Force lightning.
No, she did use it.
You know what I mean? And originally, the way it always has fucking worked is that the Jedis had different powers than the Sith. It wasn't by birth.
And they didn't establish. You know what else? They didn't establish because. Maybe she's a gray Jedi. Maybe. But they didn't establish that ever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe she's a gray Force user.
If they did that, if they actually canonized, which fans have talked about forever, a gray Jedi, it would make sense.
But...
It would make sense.
They didn't establish it in the film, so it doesn't matter.
No.
That's just my theories for how it could work.
Here's the other thing we could talk about, too, which it even goes back to, like...
Here's the other thing.
Well, I'm talking about, like...
Here's the other thing.
What we're on the subject?
No, I'm saying, like, because you could bring it back... You could bring it back to, like, a fan favorite. Starkiller. Force Unleashed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He showed power greater than fucking anything. You know what I mean? Because he pulled down fucking, like, Star Destroyers and shit. He was just pulling shit out of the fucking sky. You know what I mean? But, also, mind you, he was trained by... fucking one of the most powerful fucking Sith Lords ever fucking live. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Made fucking sense. Carrie Fisher is not the most powerful fucking Force user to ever exist.
And the only way they legitimize her in this movie, they try to. They go back, they literally, Luke's Force Ghost is like, yeah, well, it was the last day of Princess Leia's training. Yeah. And she put her saber down because she knew that at the end of her Jedi journey, her son would die or something. Mm. So basically, they imply that she was trained under Luke.
Yeah.
But in a throwaway 2-minute scene,
Yeah.
somewhere just to legitimize Rey.
Yeah, which, it still doesn't work for me.
She's overpowered. She's the most powerful anything we've ever seen. She's the only Jedi not to take any damage.
Yeah.
Like, every Jedi has taken some damage in these films. She hasn't taken a single hit.
Yeah, Anakin was fucking torched. Fucking a lot of the Jedi were fucking slaughtered.
Luke
Mind you, they
hand.
were killed by clones.
Yeah.
Mind you, they were killed, which Rey and all of them have walked through like they were just fucking extras. You know what I mean?
She hasn't
like,
taken any substantial damage. She does in this movie. She dies for a second because Palpatine sucks her life energy out and restores himself. Sucks her and Kylo Ren, sucking the dick of the juices out.
Which is what they stole from Darth Sidious.
Yes, they stole that from Darth Sidious.
Which was supposedly the only fucking Sith Lord to ever figure out eternal life. Which, mind you, was also a Sith power. No. You know what I mean? So, now you're fucking going alright, well, only Sith can have this fucking power, but somehow Rey still has both. Fucking both.
Lightning. Yeah, and healing.
And healing, which is Yoda didn't have that shit. That motherfucker was fucking 900 years old and fucking died.
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda is fucking adorable.
Baby Yoda's
so cute. Fucking so cute. Mm-hmm.
But
it's and it's, I don't blame the actors. You know what I mean? And I don't not like the actors. The actors and actresses.
No, they do a good job with what they're given, but they're underwritten.
Yeah, which I don't understand why people have such a problem where they can't just go, this was written bad.
No. They just can't do that.
You can enjoy the movie, but you can still say it's written horribly. It's a possibility because there's people like me who enjoy some of the prequels and some of the stuff in the prequels.
I enjoy some of the stuff in the prequels,
and it's fucking bad writing. Some of it's horrible writing.
It's just bad.
And
it's just bad.
Yeah, and you know what I mean. And it's but people need to fucking if not It's. I think it's come down to everyone was so excited to get more Star Wars that they're okay with fucking mediocre.
I'm fine that it's over.
I'm happy that it's over. I can't wait till on Facebook I don't see anything about it anymore.
Come on now, come on, dude. How many final tours has Slayer done?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But I'm saying I'm happy if I get a 10-year break.
Yeah,
and then maybe.
I'm happy with what those three people, what those three movies have been written and put together. I'm glad they are done.
Yes,
that's what I'm getting at. I'd love some more because Mandalorian is written fucking great. As many as fucking people are they fucking they're hating on it now because the main actor said he didn't like the fucking Force. The last Rise of the Skywalker, which even some of the actors have hinted that and have even said they don't want anything to do with it anymore. The guys who played Finn and Poe, they were offered a Disney Plus TV series and they both were nah. Nah,
I'm good.
They're no, and they've said it multiple times. They have no interest in reprising the roles, none at all.
No,
because
that's gotta hurt, man.
Yeah, but I'm saying as actors, they were we didn't like the way it was written.
Mm-hmm. Daisy Ridley's gonna get
which is
Disney's already priming her up for her career to tank.
Yeah, I mean, which is something that happened to Hayden.
She hasn't been able to get any roles because big boy Disney has been shooting them down.
Yeah.
Yes. Someone's got to be the fall guy. It ain't going to be Disney.
Yeah, because Disney's fucking amazing at fucking putting it off on fucking actors and actresses
they hire. Who's Disney going to fall to? Disney? It's fine. They'll be fine.
Yeah, they only own 48% of the fucking
pretty soon
everything.
You're going to go food shopping at Disney. That's what it is. Disney's taking Disney or Amazon, and I bet, I hope, I really hope. When Disney, I said this to you the other night at the bar. I hope that when Disney takes over, Amazon just walks in and is like,
I'll buy you.
We'll buy you.
Yeah. Well, but here's the thing, though. Here's the one difference between Disney and Amazon is that Amazon gives people a little piece of the pie. You know what I mean? They're all right, we want to start a studio. Like they did anime. They were with Vinland Saga, which is fucking beautiful. They started a new studio for it. There's people out there that are
wouldn't be a cast without some anime.
No, I'm not only talking
wouldn't be a day without it.
Yeah. I'm not talking about just the anime, but I'm saying they started an animation studio for anime and Japanese fucking stuff. They were people were we want to make a good Lord of the Rings fucking MMO. They said, all right, we'll fund that. We'll build you guys a studio so you can make a Lord of the Rings fucking
I get
video game.
I get where you're coming from there, but at the same time they're just being they're just looking at their account and how much money can we get out of that?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do it.
But I'm saying
that's all. They don't care about
they can
shit.
they can pitch ideas different ideas to Amazon as much as fucking horrible as Amazon has been with crushing competitions and shit like that. But they also allow local places to sell on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And they provide it through Amazon's delivery service. So in a way, like stores can still sell online. Disney, there is no, hey, do you mind if we sell on your platform? There is none. It's
There's
Disney's
gonna be
like
Disney movie theaters soon.
yeah. Disney's just like, no, how about we buy you and you do whatever the fuck we say.
Yeah.
And if we don't like it, we put it in the vault and it's never fucking
I
seen
hate
again.
Disney, and here's this one example, and then I think we've pretty much covered everything.
Yeah, because
one
I could go
example,
on a rant about Disney.
I could go on a rant about it too.
Aren't they putting the Alien series in the vault? Because Alien
Yeah.
and Predator is now Disney, just don't know.
yeah,
Yeah, they're putting the Alien series
They're
in the vault.
putting all of Fox series
in the vault.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't like Fox, huh?
I guess not.
It's not. I mean, if you really think about it, that makes fucking the queen a fucking Disney princess.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't that
that makes the
awesome?
queen a
That's
Disney
so
princess.
good.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, no,
Can't
they're planning.
wait for
They're
that-
gonna
for
put.
that
They're gonna put
castle.
them in the
Yeah,
vault.
right.
Here's the Hateful Eight. It was a Tarantino film. Came out. Obviously, I'm a big fan. He wanted his
You
film.
gonna downplay it like that?
I'm a huge fan. Quentin Tarantino is a fucking visionary. Okay, but anyway, he had this movie, The Hateful Eight, come out, and it was on Christmas time.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he wanted it to be played in the big theater at his local theater that he used to go to as a kid.
Yeah.
He was going to go to that screening. It was like
Yeah.
a big deal. And Disney said, fuck you, theater. You're going to play fucking Episode 7 is the movie that came out at the time. So you can play Episode 7 in every one of these theaters, or you're never getting another Disney movie again.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're going to starve this theater for Disney movies because of one showtime on Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On one theater? In one theater?
Yeah.
So, yeah, he didn't get to have his movie. And he's a big name. You know, Quentin
Yeah.
Tarantino's a big name.
Yeah.
It's not like he's like, he's a local hero. He's like, people all around the world want to see his movies.
Yeah.
They had to say fuck you to him because if
Because
Disney pulls
said,
out,
fuck you.
I lose 80% of my revenue.
Yeah.
Because they own Marvel. They own everything, but the two big ones, Marvel and Star Wars.
Yeah. Which is why, like, I'm hoping that studios like Warner Brothers and shit like that really comes and rivals fucking Disney, because they've with the Joker movie they've proven that they can.
$1 billion.
On like they've proven that they
On like
can.
a $30 million
And like
investment.
people were like totally okay with fucking them like bullying fucking Sony over Spider-Man. Like, look, I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man is probably my favorite fucking superhero when it comes to the Marvel side. Like, I've always loved Spider-Man, but I don't believe Disney should fucking should just own it. You know what I mean? Like just now, because now it's making money. Like, you want to own fucking Spider-Man again? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want them to have everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, we gonna get a PG-13 Deadpool 3 when that comes out?
I hope
For
not.
dollars and cents?
Yeah, because
And nickels and pennies?
Yeah.
So tired of Deadpool. Sorry about your shirt.
yeah, yeah, my Deadpool shirt I'm wearing right
Don't
now.
get me wrong.
I
like,
love Deadpool.
I like Deadpool, and it's a great comic, and it's a great movie, and like cool. Ryan Reynolds is just fucking Deadpool now. Like
Yeah.
everything he does now is just oh my
No,
god, I want
it's-
to punch myself in the mouth when I talk about it.
It's not. It's just Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds has gotten big enough now that he can just literally play himself, and that's literally what he's doing. Like, he's playing himself. Because like the last movie
It's like
we
Adam
watched,
Sandler.
the fucking what's it
Six
called?
Underground?
Six Underground. Yeah, Six Underground on Netflix.
That was a
A
good
guy I
movie.
work with was telling me about
It was
that.
awesome.
Really good.
It was awesome. But it's literally just Ryan Reynolds playing Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Like, it's just him playing himself. That charismatic,
See,
fucking funny
The only
guy.
problem
Like,
with that is people are going to get tired of that soon.
I said that.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the other thing
That's
too. Is
what
you
I
say
said.
like, oh, he's
Yeah.
reached that level where he can do that. Well, he was not at that level when Waiting came out, and that's all he did.
Yeah.
He has never changed anything.
No,
he does
he's done-
about
he's
it.
done some
Well, don't get me
fucking,
wrong. Like
He's done
some-
serious stuff.
he's
he's done
done-
serious, and his serious stuff is
his
good.
comedy.
Mississippi
It's the
Grind
same
was
thing
really-
all the time.
Well, you know
Yeah.
what the thing is?
I
though?
won't say
People
'cause
have their own comedy
Ryan
styles,
Reynolds
too.
was great in
Yeah.
Amityville Horror. He was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even talk shit. He was great. In that.
He was
Yeah.
great in
Yes.
Mississippi Grind, too.
Yeah.
No one saw that movie,
No, I
but
don't
he
think I
was,
saw that.
he was great in that movie. It's a really good movie.
What was it?
Mississippi Grind.
Oh,
He's like a gambler. It's a good like drama.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
It's a good movie. Good movie. You should watch it. I think it's on Netflix.
Yeah, but like no, I mean like he's like I think oh my god, who was an actor I was thinking like no one was ever tired of fucking what's his name playing fucking Wolverine. Hugh
Jackman?
No one ever got tired of that.
No, because it was perfect.
Yeah.
Or like that's like saying like
But
Danny
see-
with Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito gets to literally be himself, and It's Always Sunny. And no
Yeah.
one ever goes, man, I'm tired of seeing Danny DeVito like that. I love seeing Danny DeVito like that. Like having fun.
I wouldn't be tired
Like-
of seeing Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool.
Yeah.
But now he's in like everything.
If he's Ryan Reynolds and he's just Ryan Reynolds and everything, it doesn't mean I won't want to see him as Deadpool, but it will mean eventually I probably won't want to see him in other movies.
Yeah.
I just
Yes,
looked up
it's gonna
Ryan
be the same
Reynolds
thing.
movies just because I was like, whatever, I'm going to look up Ryan Reynolds movies. And I forgot about another movie he was in that was absolutely amazing. Did you guys see The Voices?
Yes.
That
No.
movie was
It was
so
so
good.
Mm-mm.
Like, alright, I take back, he's not the same all the time, but his
Yeah.
comedy is always the same thing, but The Voices were so fucking good.
Yeah, I mean,
That
I
is a
could
good
I could
movie.
see people being tired
But
of him
the animals
seeing.
talking to him.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
but like
I'm like,
as like an action star, like he does surprisingly phenomenal well. Like in Six Underground, without him being in a suit or anything, like, and you don't think Deadpool when like you watch Six Underground.
No.
It was just like because the character that he plays, like they're all numbered, you know, but his character is called the Millionaire, and like without spoiling too much of it, like he's basically
Is Dwayne Johnson in that movie?
no.
Okay, because I walked into the house last night, and they were watching some movie. It was like a Hitman movie, and Dwayne Johnson was in it, and Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton and Dwayne Johnson.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
I don't.
I'm gonna look it up now. I don't remember. I don't know what it was called. Chip was watching it, and it looked pretty cool.
Are you sure you're not thinking of that Stone Cold movie? Was Stone Cold in the movie Billy Bob Thornton?
I can't think of a movie Billy Bob Thornton's been in the past like 15 years.
Yeah.
Bad saying it too.
Okay, bad saying that too.
Okay,
Billy Bob Thornton was really good in
It was called Faster.
yeah, no, I don't
was
know.
good in Fargo. He was in the first season of Fargo. He was really good in that. He was the
Yeah.
villain. He was really good. You should watch that. Everyone
God.
should watch that show. It's really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
But no, it's like
It's really good. It's
Yeah.
a good movie too. The Fargo movie's really great.
man,
love the Coen brothers.
we're so good at going off topic. I don't remember what the fuck we were talking about.
Talk about things that disappoint us.
No, I know that, but I'm saying what we were just talking about recently. My whole mind just took a fucking dump.
Let's
Big
see.
brain time. Went, "Brr."
Oh,
Yeah.
we were just talking about Disney in general.
Oh no, we're talking about like how like we hope that there's something out there that rivals them. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? That's why like when people
Amazon.
are like, well,
Amazon
oh yeah, we're
Yeah.
talking about Amazon and stuff. But yeah, like Amazon, like
The Boys.
yeah, the boys is fucking great.
So ready for it to come
Yeah,
back.
and that's the other thing too. It's like
They have
there's
some good original movies too. You
Yeah.
wouldn't think they were Amazon original movies because they were
Yeah.
in theaters.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they have good TV series.
But like
too.
Unsane was good.
They did
that
the
was
tick.
all shot with an iPhone. So
I
Yeah.
know.
I
They
say that holding
Wow.
an Android.
Yeah,
So
they did that. They did the tick.
Yeah.
They brought the
Jojo,
tick
get
back to life.
down.
You know what I mean? But like, you just gotta hope that there's fucking people out there that are going to
But see-
allow big budget films go out there, and you
Yeah.
know what I mean, and then stay out there.
See,
you know?
I want a studio that's going to allow big, like, medium budget films to go out there that don't have to have sequels attached to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
that'll never happen anymore. Sequels are just money at this point. It's just money.
They're just cash
Yeah.
grabs.
oh yeah, I know, but see that's I
Hey,
don't
people like the
that.
first
Yeah.
one. Fuck it, make 9 more.
Yeah.
I love movies like
No.
We can figure it
I
out.
mean,
Yeah.
if you know anything about me, I love the movie Drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I don't want to see a Drive 2 ever.
Yeah.
You
There's-
know,
why?
there's a second book.
Like,
There's a second book.
yeah, but the way the movie ended is just like, there you go. There you
Yeah.
go. Like, I don't feel as though I get what they're doing. I don't think we need A Quiet Place 2.
I don't think we need that either.
No.
And if we did get that, I didn't think we needed to follow
Jack
the original
Ryan.
family.
There's another one right there.
Jack Ryan's pretty good.
Yeah, that's another great one. That I will praise Amazon a little bit as much as I don't like a lot of stuff that they do. But like when it comes to the media sense, I hope that there's just someone else. Like there's other companies out there that will allow
I just hope that
things to happen.
there's not just others. I hope there's hundreds of thousands of others that
Yeah.
just have a small percentage of the pie that they just don't give it up to Disney.
Yeah,
So we could have
like
variety.
an R-rated Venom.
Because here's the
Yeah.
thing. Here's the
Sony
thing, too.
Sony talked about doing an R-rated Venom.
Can't
Star Wars, like the last Star Wars. Just I'm going to graze over this. Last Star Wars felt like a Marvel movie.
Yeah,
Really?
Well, that's
Yeah.
what sells.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
I'm sick of seeing Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it really did. It really does. When you really look back at it, it was basically like watching a Marvel movie. You had the origin, the fucking fluff in the middle, like, and then it's Endgame.
It's just the tone they go for with them.
Yeah.
And like
The comedy
Star
splashed
Wars,
in.
Star Wars has like a cartoony background. Like all of them are cartoony,
Yeah,
but like it just feels like Marvel.
yeah, it does.
And I loved Marvel movies, but I'm done.
Yeah, they're done. They're
Literally,
over.
like I went to the movie with my dad yesterday.
Yeah.
Me and
Stop.
him, we saw the
Please.
trailer for Black Widow, and me and him were just like, I'm done with the Marvel movies for now.
Yeah.
Start
good.
bashing your
And
face
I-
in the seat in front
I-
of you.
I
Every
went-
time you see the trailer, like, fuck, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After
If,
Endgame.
if you could
ends
hear
up-
the disappointment in Anthony's voice, If only you could see his face.
Oh my god, it's so disappointing.
It's the same face that Des made when she beat Assassin's Creed 3. Probably the same face Boo made when fucking Predator got drove into the ground. And fucking same face I've made knowing Rare keeps getting fucking drugged through the mud.
Yeah.
You know?
No,
But that's how it is. You know?
Can we agree though that Predator used to be so bad?
Predator was so bad. Dude,
Yeah.
when he walks up, Logan, you son of a bitch. And they fucking do that hand.
Dylan!
Dude, that's been a fucking meme for so fucking
Think
long.
about it though, that like 80s movies when you watch them, like some of those moments you're like, yeah, are they like like dude,
No.
Top Gun.
Yeah.
You're gonna tell me.
No.
You didn't look at that volleyball scene and be like,
Yeah.
it was very homoerotic.
Yeah.
what's going on?
Very
Yeah.
homoerotic.
Yeah.
Why am I staring at Tom Cruise's ass for like 8 minutes right
Yeah.
now?
Funny story though, and then we're gonna cut it. Fucking, because we're just gonna start random them off and the other fucking shit. I was watching the GQ thing with Danny DeVito breaking down his most iconic roles, and when he talks about Twins with Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Twins.
he said he met him a week before because it was when they were coming up. They were in New York, and he was like, he just had his kid, and he's trying to grab all this like baby stuff out of the car, and he was like, "Oh, do you need a little help with that?" And like all of a sudden, it turns out it was fucking Arnold. And he was dude. He's like, Arnold was like the fucking sweetest dude I ever fucking met. And then like 2 weeks later, I get a call to do Twins. Like, and it's just funny. Like, it's also too like the actors back then. He's like they you hear a lot of them. The older actors talk. They had so much more freedom. There was so much more going on. There was so many more original ideas. There were so many ideas that were just thrown out there without just the thought of
you think
we need to
movies
make
like
a
Predator
million
were gonna
billions
be,
dollars.
You really think Predator came out and it was like they thought it was going to make bajillion dollars, going to be
No.
$1 billion franchise?
You know who was originally supposed to play Predator before Kevin Peter Hall?
Yeah.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, he was supposed to originally play Predator, and he was basically supposed to look like a giant anteater.
Really?
And other fun fact, which I know you know, the pilot in the first one, when he's coming to pick up Dutch, he's like, God damn!
Yeah.
That's Kevin Peter Hall. That's the guy that plays Predator.
That's the guy under the mask.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He's like 7 foot tall, he's like this huge dude. He died recently.
No.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Like a year ago. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he played him in the second one too, didn't he?
I'm not sure. I'm not
I don't
sure
know.
he played.
Pretty sure he did. I think he played the first two, and then everything after that.
Yeah.
Why couldn't they just let
Predators
Predator
was
win
awesome,
in AVP? Fuck Alien. Predator is at least like, yo, we do this shit for a reason. Alien's just like, yo, look at that, let's kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know how.
You know,
Sucks.
Gotta let Halle Berry live, man.
It's not as good as AVP 2.
Yeah.
What, you mean the black blob on the screen? You couldn't see shit.
You ever see the images of that Predator though?
It looks
in the
so
light, it
dope.
looks so good.
Yeah.
But they covered it
They
under
were
a
like,
black
yo,
screen.
lighting department. Fired. Like, it was
Turn.
awful.
Yeah.
I can't pay for the lights.
You want how much?
No.
No. We didn't make enough from the first AVP to fuck
No.
you.
Well, I'd like to thank you all for joining us our first Audible podcast. No, yeah, straight Audible. No
Sorry.
fucking.
As Des has
Yeah.
so elegantly
Yes.
displayed.
Yeah. Yeah, Des just had to
Listen with
crank.
your ear holes.
Had to crank one in there.
Just
But,
in case
yeah.
you guys haven't been listening.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Tell us, if you enjoy this a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's a little bit easier to get onto. And we'll also be uploading it on a actual podcast website, Castbox. We're gonna start using that.
And maybe others too. We're going to see how it
Yeah,
goes.
that's if anyone ever actually makes it to the end of these fucking things, which
Yeah.
a lot of people probably just don't.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to listen to us fucking talk
Yeah,
for
if
fucking.
you're still listening, thank you.
As soon as you hear my voice,
Yeah,
you're like, we're done.
We'll
Yeah.
definitely make sure to leave a link to
Yeah.
our cast box in the description.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you for joining us, and thank
Stay
you.
classy, San Diego.
Yeah.
Planet Earth.
All right, bye everybody.
Bye. Stay classy. Bye.
Robert.